The city of Richmond Hill, please welcome our Deputy Mayor, who is also co-chair of tonight's event, Deputy Mayor Gong Wen-Shan.
请大家掌声欢迎联合主席列治文山市副市长陈志辉先生致辞。
Good evening. I can hear someone who did laugh hard. It's good. I'm glad people have a good time. First of all, give a round of applause to the two MC who will be leading the way. Give them a round of applause. I look around the room. Look at that. It's a great turnout, don't you think? And as the co-chair of the Chinese Canadian Conservative Association 40th anniversary celebration, 4-0, I would like to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. You are making this memorable event because I'm in particular thrilled that my good friend, colleague, Joe Lee, will approach me. Godwin, please be the co-chair for tonight because the celebration is your hometown, my hometown, Richmond Hill. So thank you, Joe, and for this honor, and I'm so glad that you all can come. And tonight, and I think also it's time to thank all the directors and members, I'll say in short, CCCA, past and present, 40 long years, 4 decades, for their dedication and devotion to a cause that helped to promote Chinese Canadians to get engaged in politics, and in particular, helping to elect Chinese Canadians as Canadian members of Parliament and members of provincial Parliament. So give them a big, big round of applause, please. Woo! Not only they have been doing something great for the last 4 decades, but they also have launched Hope Award. For some of you who are as young as me, you remember there used to be a councillor in Toronto, Ying Ho. Anybody know that name? So the CCCA also launched a Hope Award to also recognize people who make significant contributions to our Canada. Talking about the CCCA, you all see it's established in 1983. And I already said is to really get Chinese Canadians engaged in politics. In particular, I just mentioned helping Chinese Canadian candidates. And I'd like to share with all of you, some of you may know, the very first Chinese Canadian member of Parliament, I know it's before our times, that Douglas Jones was elected in Vancouver Centre. At the time, he actually beat an incumbent who was the minister of the Liberal government then. In fact, Douglas Jones was really well respected by the government, and the Conservative Prime Minister, John Baker, he actually was one of the legal representatives of Canada to the United Nations. So this is the accomplishment, talking about the first Chinese Canadian MP for the Conservative government. And I think my good friend Joe has already mentioned, in 2006, then Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Stephen Harper, he stood up in the House of Commons and said, actually in Chinese, apologize to the Chinese migrants for what they have endured for the head tax. It's a conservative prime minister who is doing it. In fact, Joe already mentioned, 2023 is also the 100th anniversary of the Chinese Immigration Act. Some people call it Chinese Exclusion Act. And I think that it's really the Conservative government that, despite all the talks, have the courage and actually accept this dark history of Canada and apologize. So, some of you may know, the Right Honourable Stephen Harper was actually present at the CCCA 25th anniversary celebration. So I know that you're all looking forward to have a good fellowship and a good dinner. So I'm not going to say much other than closing by saying 40 years is good, long history. It's time to look forward. It's time to continue to working with the Conservative family to really ensure the Conservative Party of Canada will form the next federal government to do what? Stand up for a free and democratic Canada. Focus on fiscal responsibility that respects the taxpayers. The current increases on the mortgage rate and is making life very difficult for many people in Canada. We need to build a Canada as a prosperous and vibrant country. And thank you all for attending tonight. And in particular, I understand the national leader, Pierre Poilievre, is actually out of town tonight. But I would say, borrowing and paraphrasing his words, together with the Conservative family, let's bring it home to build the next federal Conservative government into Canada and right things up. Thank you. Woo!
Yes. If you know, if any government can fight